Hey everybody, this is Bob from Paw Productions. Today we're going to do a little item comparison. Now, you're going to be wondering what kind of items we're going to compare. Well, today it's going to be Bob items, or 72-hour kit items, or basic kit items. The reason why I'm doing this is there's, with the recent flu hysteria and everything else, there's been a lot of what should I pack, look at my list, is it good for me, etc., etc., threads and questions all over the web right now. So we're going to go over some common items. What we have in front of me is we have a digital charging scale. Basically this scale will go down to half an ounce, within a half an ounce. We have the famous MRE, both full and in a box removed from there. We have a tent. This is a solo bivy tent. This is a Eureka Solitaire. It's one of the smaller entry-level backpacking solo bivy tents out there. We have the big gnarly knife that everybody always wants to carry in their pack because they want to chop down a redwood. This is a Becker BK7, one of the older ones. We have an 8x10 sil nylon tarp. And below it we have weapons. Ooh. I don't have an AR magazine to go with this because, you know, I think real men need to shoot .308 or something. But anyway, we have an HK91 magazine and we have an AK-47 magazine. Both of these are fully loaded. 20 rounder and a 30 rounder. The reason why I'm showing you the two mags is because you always see everybody wanting to add weapons to their kit, or say they're going to have their line gear, their line 1, their line 2, their line 3, whatever. This is to show you how much they weigh and get you to think about some things. Alright, first off, let's go to the old scale here. I'll show you. I'm going to make sure it's zeroed. And we're going to go to the old MRE here. Menu number 24, meatloaf with gravy. Alright, there's the old MRE. It's not open, nothing's missing. We're at 1 pound 9.5 ounces. So right there you have almost, let's just say, almost 2 pounds, just under 2 pounds. Right there, 2 pounds. Now, if you take the entree out, let's see what we're at here. That's tuna with noodles. You're at 8.5 ounces. So just by removing the entree, and if you pack just the entree, you're already at 8.5 ounces. Well, as you can see, it's still a box, it's still rigid, it's bulky and everything. What are you going to do with the box besides just throw it out and make more trash for people to try to find you when you're, you know, bugging out during Red Dawn or whatever? So, on the scale, just a regular entree out of its package now. Make sure it's on there good and flat. 7.5 ounces. So it's only a about a 1 ounce difference. See, right now there's some of you going, well, that's no big deal, it's only 1 ounce. Well, 6 days of food, that's 6 ounces. Now remember that 6 ounces, because I'm gonna show you something later. Now we go over to the weapons here. So everybody's got to show you what a basic 20 round. This is an aluminum magazine, not a steel magazine. So an aluminum 20 rounder is running at 1.4. Yeah, 1 pound 4.5 ounces. Okay, no big deal, you say. Well, if you're carrying 8 of them, well, that gets kind of heavy. Now for the old AK mag, it's a big difference here. It's 1 pound 11 ounces. If you're carrying 6 of those, you're already in the 7 pounds, you know, let alone the rest of your kit. And you see all these guys saying, I'm going to carry 12 mags plus an extra 200 rounds in their pack and everything else. That's not including their food and water. Alright, let's show you the big, the big knife everybody has to have. Alright, we are at 1 pound 5 ounces just for the knife. Granted, there is a blast match in here, but even if I took that out, you're still going to be right at 1 pound. So you're lugging around 1 pound worth of knife, probably 8 pounds worth of ammo and mags. You got 6 MREs, and what we say they were just under, so you're up to 12 something pounds there. getting kind of heavy. Now remember, we showed you that one MRE entree over there only weighed what? 7.5 ounces? 6.5 ounces? 7.5 ounces for one MRE entree. Just one little entree. This is like Friday night's dinner by the campfire. Alright? Here's that Sil nylon tarp. I ain't done nothing to it. This is one I actually make. Let's put it on the old scale here. .5 ounces for an 8x10 tarp. Now, that's only, what, 1 ounce difference from one MRE. Now, if you're not packing MREs and you're packing freeze-dried or dried foods like Mountain House, you're saving even more weight. Alright? Now, remember, we still have this Eureka over here. Okay, see how big this is? It almost takes up the whole entire charging scale. And put it right here. I just want to make sure it's going to get full contact on the scale there, because what it's listed at online versus what it's weighing on here ain't exactly matching up. It's 2 pounds 7 ounces for this tent. I think they're rating it like at 3 and change or something. Even holding it upright with just holding onto the drawstring to keep it from folding over, it's reading 2 pounds 11 ounces. So you're under 3 pounds. So you figure 2.5 pounds versus your 8 ounces and change. Compare that to that heavy food right there. See that one meal, shelter for 2, shelter for 1. That's almost 3 pounds. It only shelters 1 person. Some of y'all probably thinking, again, why I'm doing this. This is to show you that your items that you put in your pack, you might not think about it, but those little half ounces to ounces, or even half a pound, will add up. And remember, if you are truly on foot with your bob, that's weight that's on your back and on your feet. And if you're not used to humping it and going long distance with that weight, you're not going to be able to handle it. And it might sound kind of to the point, and some people might say it's rude, but for the most part, some of you guys are carrying so much junk, I doubt you're going to make it past the driveway. So, you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money, but you have to watch what you put in your packs. That's why in our first set of videos we emphasize the fact that you stick with your basics, your food, your water, and your shelter on those. Now granted, if you have a family and stuff, you're going to have to pack more, but your family also needs to pull their own weight. So, you have to remember that. Guys, plan on carrying 8 to 12 mags and their fancy plate carrier and all that other stuff, which is probably already at 30 pounds, plus their 12 MREs and their tent over here and their fancy 3-day Molly Assault super pack over there that's running 90 pounds worth of gear. And just because you did it in '82 when you were in the Marines doesn't mean now when you're 45 you're going to be able to do it if you haven't kept up on your physical conditioning. Don't live in a pipe dream. Get out there and use your gear like we said before. Use it, use it, use it. But anyway, this was just a basic little thing to show you how to compare some gear choices here that a lot of you have been posting about and showing that you need to take it in consideration on how much you're going to be humping around. Go ahead and comment and ask questions. I'll answer them for you. But keep watching. Make sure you visit our sponsor and sister site there, survivalreport.net. They got a real good video up on the swine oink oink flu that's going on and how to have some common sense means of protecting yourself. So make sure you visit them and watch their movies. I'm Bob for Paw Productions, and thanks for watching.